Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry for the very long delay for this part 2 video of Throwback Movie Review Season 4 recap video. I just didn't do it earlier this morning. I thought it was, but I had to go run an errand or two, and then had to go to the post office, send some eBay packages to the buyers that bought my items mostly. So basically, this is going to be the continuation to finish out part 2 for this Throwback Movie Review Season 4 recap videos. So hopefully you enjoyed the first part, so I'm going to discuss from 16 to 22 what I'm going to be talking about for these last 7 episodes and let you know what I thought of the movies overall. So let's dive into this special recap video. Now, episode 16 I did was for fall on September 18th. This actually was a not good movie for what it was. I was actually surprised. I did not hate this film. It did build up a lot of suspense. Would I say it was one of my favorites? I think it's good, but it's not anything amazing. So I think it was a good movie, and that's the episode I did on September 18th. Episode 17 was for Creed 2 on September 25th, the following week. I think this film was actually pretty good. He fights Dolph Lundgren's son in this film. So basically, Dolph Lundgren's character's son, I mean to say, in the film. He fights him. And overall, I think the film was pretty interesting and had a very powerful message for most of it. I think there was a moment where I did cry at a certain section in the movie that was really emotional. And that's what a movie should do. It should make you feel something. And that's what I enjoyed about this film. It taught Adonis to fight for what you believe in and fight for a reason mostly. So it's about getting back up and finding something to fight for mostly. So he found his purpose on what to fight for. So basically, this was a really good film. Pretty good film. There were some critiques, but overall, that was episode 17 I did for Creed 2. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen was episode 18. I think this was a little better than the first one, in my opinion. Would I say it was my favorite film? No, but I think it was average. So I gave it an average score. I think the performances were a little bit better. Unfortunately, Megan Fox is still a train wreck of an actress. Her acting is not great, but it was okay and tolerable for this film. Like, it made it through. You could easily make it through this watch and be like, this is probably better than the first. So that's probably what you're gonna think, but still. That was the movie I reviewed for episode 18 on October 2nd. Then episode 19 was for The Departed. I actually did enjoy this film. It's a pretty good film. I think the ending to the film was really surprising, so really enjoyed this film. So that was episode 19 I did. It had Matt Damon in it, Mark Wahlberg, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Jack Nicholson. So it was a pretty well done Martin Scorsese film that I really enjoyed. Martin Scorsese's films are really good. It's mostly mob movies, but pretty much they're usually really good films. So basically, that was episode 19 I did. Episode 20 was for The Hunger Games Catching Fire, the second film. I actually reviewed the first Hunger Games on the 21st of August. I reviewed this maybe almost a month ago, actually, to this day. So I really enjoyed this film. It builds into the next film, The Mockingjays, parts 1 and 2, to finish out the whole Hunger Games series. And I know they're doing the new Hunger Games movie this upcoming Friday. It's coming out, which has the drama queen, Rachel Zegler, as one of the main characters for the movie. I just don't fucking care. I think that movie, I don't know, it looks interesting, but I'm gonna see how it turns out. If it sucks, then it sucks. So basically, this film was actually really good. I like the ending to it. It builds up a lot of suspense for the next part of the movie, for the third film. So it continues the story mostly. And sorry about that ding. That's my phone, my laptop making a notification thing. So basically, yeah. This is pretty much episode 20 I did, and I really enjoyed Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Pretty good film. Then comes Life, and that was actually a pretty good film. I thought I heard some rain out there. I'll have to check once I'm done with this video. Um, Basically, Life was actually really good. I mean, it was a little fast paced and rushed a bit, but I think it performed alright for what it was going for the film itself as a whole. So this is a really good film. It was the second to last film for this whole throwback movie review season 4 season that I wanted to do for all 22 episodes. So definitely recommend checking this film out. The ending will surprise you. Like you won't see it coming kind of thing. Like you think you know how it's going to end, and then it's a different kind of ending. So it's an unexpected ending, and you'll be like, "Holy crap! Did not see that coming." Kind of shit. So be kind of like an oh shit moment. It's like, oh shit, they're fucked. So if you've seen the Life film, you know what happens. The movie's been out for about 6 years, so I think almost everyone's seen it by now. Pretty well done film. It was a little rushed, but I think it got the job done. The final film I reviewed was for Gremlins, the 1984 film. I wanted to review it close to Halloween. I know it's technically not a Halloween movie, but I think it's more of a Christmas horror kind of movie. But I think it worked for what the film was going for. I actually enjoyed the characters, and overall, the premise of the movie was pretty on point about this Mogwai or whatever that this kid gets or whatever this guy gets, and then if you don't feed it, if you feed it after midnight, then they become these green gremlins mostly, and they terrorize a town and all that. You'll see it when you watch the film. It's a classic film that came out in the 80s, like 40, 50 years ago, something like that. I think it's about 50 years ago or something like that. But it is a well done film. I really enjoyed the storyline to it, and it was interesting. So that was the last episode I reviewed. So pretty much that's going to be it for this part 2 video for Throwback Movie Review Season 4 recap video for part 2. Hope you enjoyed parts 1 and 2, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day.